Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to a fresh episode of PadiGist Podcast. It is a place you like to be at all time. But before we go into the topic that we have today, I am Stella, the voice you didn't know you needed. And beside me here are my co-hosts.
My name is Dick Saturday, aka the Big Dick.
The very big dick. The dick is very big.
Yes.
I am Simple Emma.
Okay, let's keep it simple. Like I said earlier, we have a wonderful topic to talk about today. And this is a topic that touches almost every one of us at one time or the other. Okay, the topic we have today is on the killer trust. You know, when you have maybe you have a friend who you trust so much, and then along the way, one thing leads to another, and your friends get to betray your trust. The person you think that will never betray you get to betray you. What do you do in such case? As in, we're just going to look into it deeply. But before we go further, let's just hear from my co-hosts what trust is all about. When we say trust, what do we really mean?
Well, on my own angle, I think trust is when you believe so much on somebody, even at the point of death, you still believe that this person cannot betray your trust. In other words, cannot do anything to hurt you. That thing you have given to that person is what we call
trust.
Unquote trust. Quote and
Okay.
unquote trust. So anything outside that, even though yes, as the title implies, the killer, that killer trust now have another drive behind it. In other words, the trust that kills. That means when you trust somebody at the end, that trust leads to your death. That simply means the killer trust. Or
Death
the trust
or something
that kills.
dangerous or disaster.
Thank you.
Okay.
Must not necessarily be death.
It must
But not necessarily be death, but
yes.
maybe keeping incapacitated or something.
At the end of the day, what you expected is not what you got. Like you're just
Something like that.
disappointed.
Something like that.
Okay.
But when you use the word killer trust, that means it goes beyond being disappointed.
Okay.
It even is more or less close to something
Something
giving you an indelible mark.
disastrous.
Indelible mark which can also lead to death.
Okay, Dick, do you mind telling us, I don't know, have anyone ever broken your trust? Have you ever trusted someone and maybe along the way, the person breaks the trust you have for him or her?
The first time when I hear you say the topic we are going to be discussing about, the thing really got me thinking. Not just deep thought, it gave me serious deep thought because it conveyed two powerful words:
Okay.
killer, and trust. These two, will I say two elements, or these two words are words that are part of life. You understand? But
Yeah.
the ironical thing there is that it's not trust that was supposed to bring something that has to do with killing or killer or disaster, but everything that has to do with trust was supposed to bring something that instead of killer trust supposed to be the lively trust, kind of like, because
Okay.
trust was supposed to add life, make life interesting.
Yes.
But in this case now, we are looking at the killer trust. Okay, trust that turns out to be negative or something disastrous. But we're asking me if somebody have ever,
You've ever trusted someone and it's turned to a killer trust?
if I don't trust, I can't live.
Okay.
I came here because I trust this firm, this company. What if I come here to talk about killer trust and then all of a sudden it was in a danger zone. I found myself in a danger zone. So the first thing that brought me here is trust. So I've answered your question that I've ever trusted somebody.
Okay. Yeah, I asked a question if you've ever trusted someone. I also, have you experienced this killer trust in your life, as in trusting someone who later turned around to kill the trust you have for him or her?
Yes.
Can we?
Yes.
Can we peep into your experience?
I
Can
don't
you tell us more about the trust, what really happened, and how can you target to be?
Okay, the first of all, I'm into business.
Okay.
So I remember there was one of my friend. I was working at somewhere where I don't have a chance for me to go and do on any other external activities. My activities as of then was limited to that office, but I have my external kind of network or contacts that may engage me in one or two activities. So as of that point, what do? I delegate. You understand? You delegate somebody you trust. So I delegated the person. I delegated him. Say, please take this contract, go to so place. This is what you do, this is what you do. At the end of the day, this is what will come out, this is what we'll do. Now the thing actually went as planned, but the disappointing thing there is that the way I was looking at him is not the way he appeared, because every business profit was supposed to be shared at the end of the business
equally, or maybe to some percentage.
I don't want to go about equally. Let's talk about the sharing fair, because what the disappointment was not being equally shared or not. But it is the interest. The person was not interested in delivering the job, but the person was interested in the money. The money. I say, now what do you want me to do about giving you your own share? This is the total sum, because this is the total sum of this business. You understand? So from here now, how much you think is on? How much do you think is mine? How much do you think? Because obviously me, I don't have time. You understand? So, but it's just my own. That contact is my contact. He can do the business on trust to protect my contact for me. But the person went there as his own professional, as if he has now gotten a contact. You see the whole thing now. So it was like
there was a twist.
There was a twist. I was like, wow. That was a break of trust for me. You understand? So next time,
but on the other hand, before you delegated that person, did you at some point or at any time had an agreement ratio with the person? Like,
no. If it was a business based on trust, now do you understand? Because whatever this person does, because you said trust is something.
You made mention of something. You made mention of something that when the person came, you are now like dialoguing with the person. Okay, this is the amount.
No. Before the person went, I've told him everything that is involved. This is the person understands me now. You understand? This is my situation. Yes.
On the aspect of telling him the total amount or whatever that is involved in the business, do you tell him, okay, when you come back, it will be 60, 70?
No, something like that. No, something like that did not take place. But he understands, because he's also into the same the same industry with me, the same kind of business with me. You understand? So I've already, make everything known to him, how it is. So it will be unprofessional, and there's what is called business greed. Business greed leads to something, you end up losing the business and not being effective. You understand? So it will be unprofessional if you start talking about, because I've already told him the sum total. When you know the sum total and then the money is not in my possession, you understand? Is the client involved, you will receive the money from him. But it's just the trust I have for you now is that you're going to protect my contact and then help me also do this job. You understand? So as of that point, I don't really care much if I'm to gain more or to even gain lesser. But the truth is that we are going to yes.
So what exactly is the break of trust in it?
The break of trust is that when the person went there, the job did not finish. You do get the job did not finish.
That means didn't finish the job.
Yes, the job did not finish. The client has not consent to the satisfaction of the job. The client was still expecting us to be doing one or two things, but the person the interest on doing the job well was no longer there. Once immediately the person sees the money, it was like, let me take my own. If you take,
just go away.
If you take your own, if you will take my own, how I won't make I do it. But you know why I call you come here and make you just do this thing for, make you just do this thing. What they do, like say myself, I be professional. Next time you go feed do me.
I get where you're coming from.
You understand? That is a break of business trust for me.
Yes.
And did that affect your relationship with the
young man?
The person, your client, or it's just between you and the guy?
At the end of the day, the client, reached out to me, but then I managed the situation.
Okay.
Between me and the client. The client, yes. But for me and him, that kind of a situation, I don't think I will ever get him involved.
And that means, in other words, that guy may have
because trust now
future kind of jobs from you.
Yeah.
Like in the near future, can you call that boy to go and
no, because trust now, if you go somewhere now, any way you see there, tell me. If I go there and the same thing, I will see.
What exactly is this kind of job that's like the job the guy went to do for you?
Okay, it was kind of branding, to brand and in front of.
Yeah, at least not to go supply woman for people. Okay. I'm just curious. I still let me ask because young boys of nowadays. I just let me ask.
We should be supplied. Woman are goose. Woman are goose and services.
Women are goose now.
They supply you.
Some women are goose. They've made themselves goose anyway, but not all.
We'll go live for you.
Okay. We've heard what you said, but can we please take this as let's bring it down to maybe relationship between the male and female, maybe in marriage between husband and wife, or maybe between a girlfriend and a boyfriend. What do you think?
Well, now in the aspect of boyfriend and girlfriend, even in the aspect of marriage, bro, I trust now my own side. They are though.
Why?
Because the way the economy is structured, in fact, in Nigeria, the way it is currently structured, it's as if everybody is just there for personal gain.
Okay.
And this personal gain.
Is that what you think?
That is what I think. In fact, that is what it's not just all about what I think. That is what is obtainable now.
Don't generalize it.
Hello, fine girl. 50,000.
My guys don't finish.
Oh God.
My guys don't finish. No day.
It's not true.
I love you. It's supposed to be. I love you too.
See,
except that person is a hookup girl.
Yeah.
Will you ever accept anyone? Even if we will call you hookup girl, you won't still accept. You only tell me that love without money is what again? There's one slang they normally.
Yeah, no, person never tell me like that before.
So try it now.
How can you be loving without money? How does it sound?
Did you just say
so
that?
tell me.
What we are talking of now is trust.
Okay.
Now on that issue of trust,
issue of relationship
for me,
for a guy and a.
So would money be an evidence for you to trust a man in relationship? That is the question.
Not really.
So we should keep money aside and talk about trust first.
Now on the issue of trust, like I see exactly what is happening nowadays.
What? Sorry. Let me know. I'm not trying to cut you short, but I'm coming from the angle that okay. Let's say if you say when we're talking about trust between a husband and a wife, or a boyfriend and a girlfriend, what do you think can lead to breaking of trust? As in, what are those things that can make the trust you have for your wife to fall apart, or you can no longer trust your girlfriend? What is that thing that when they do,
no,
it's
to me I think is
killer trust for you
is by persons or some persons or individual.
That's what I said.
What
for
I
you.
feel like the only thing that puts me off in a relationship, both whether marriage or girlfriend and boyfriend or
dating,
is a lie.
Okay.
I like to trust somebody that to the extent that I can die for the person.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I ask you, did you do this?
Okay.
Even if you tell your mother and your parents lies, tell me the truth. Immediately at any point I notice that there is a glitch. If it is INEC, they say their server has glitches.
Now don't come.
Anytime there is a glitch, like I'll give you the first chance. Let's assume that maybe coincidentally or mistakenly you lied and you repeated it. Forget it. There's nothing you can do in this world that I will ever trust you.
So for you, lie.
Just lie.
Is a no-go area for you.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Another one is in terms of marriage or maybe girlfriend and boyfriend, as you directly mentioned, is infidelity. So infidelity, I can manage infidelity, but you see, managing lies in a relationship, be it boyfriend and girlfriend or in marriage, it's a no for me.
Lies.
No.
Lies.
Like
above infidelity. That means if your wife or your girlfriend is sleeping
managing
around.
that lie, the infidelity part of it doesn't mean that you
are
continue.
Never married, so I don't feel talk anything.
That doesn't mean that you continue in it.
Okay.
If you do it the first time, and I say okay, and I'll start letting.
Okay.
But you see, lies. Immediately you tell me lies, and I find out that, and that thing I'm ready to go extra mile, and later I find out that all you have told me is lie. That one time, there's no second chance. So even the second chance, if I may give you, is still at what do they call it? That's where they use, where him and devil they eat. They use long spoon. Now you can eat the banana long spoon. Now they use the eat with you under that trust issue. Even the water you give me self, I go first check you.
Sometimes depending on how they're hungry, they catch you.
It's okay.
So for me,
it's enough for you. It's okay. So for you, once a person is a liar,
somebody you are in relationship with you.
Okay, you can't
not
take
just
it.
in business terms. Business terms, everybody is a liar.
Okay, well, I think aside that, when you're in a relationship with somebody and you find out that the person is hiding his or her phone, even without lying apparently, you can as well see that the person is not being sincere. So that's part of the lie.
That alone will raise suspicion.
That's it.
Yeah, but I must have proof.
Okay.
To nail you, because they say he who alleges must prove.
Okay.
So I cannot come and say you are lying. If you feel I'm a fool, maybe you think I don't know that you are cheating, and probably you are hiding your phone, passwording it. Like me, I don't have password in my phone. Okay. And you feel passwording your phone, immediately I see that you have access to my phone and my phone is not passworded and yours is passworded, it automatically raises that suspicion. Yeah. But I will not be direct to tell you that you are a liar or you are a cheat. I must find the loophole to get the evidence. And when I get the evidence, I will not even tell that I've gotten the evidence. I will just treat it as maybe I can even send somebody to come and test you. I may put it as what will I call it? A question, kind of joking question. And before you know, you
slop. The person will slop.
You start misbehaving.
Okay, now let's assume. Okay, since you said for you trust is a no-no. Sorry, lies is a no-no, and then infidelity somehow
can be managed.
Can be managed.
Yes, if the person is sincere enough, because there's something he's trying to raise high now. Sincerity.
Okay, let me take the lie. Since he said he can manage the infidelity part, let me take the lie part, the lying part. Okay, let's assume that somebody betrayed you. Okay, let's assume that somebody betrayed your trust by lying to you. After you must have found out that this person lied to you, and then the person is coming back to mend things with you.
Mend things now. Things is always.
Now, can it be as?
But after.
But that trust will not be as it were before.
Why?
It's normal now.
If at all, that trust will come back. But it may, as long as, for me, as long as human being is concerned, it will not be that 100%.
But are there things the person can do to change your mind?
As time goes by,
okay,
even at that, my mind, or I will just be trying to see your movements, your character. Sometimes, if any slight mistake will make me reflect that old memory, I would say, this thing he has done, this is the scenario. This is what not be as if the man is too hardened.
Okay.
I can see if once he repeats it again, I know it's in the blood. It's in the blood. That is me. Brought about the initial issue, and once you get, I will just remove myself because I wouldn't want us to have any form of fracas. Does that mean that trust cannot be rebuilt? It can, but it cannot be 100%.
Even in husband and wife relationship.
Yes, it can't.
Now, listen.
It will be very difficult. Very, very difficult.
Anyway.
But this is still forget and forgive and forget.
Leave that in.
Can't you just forgive and then forget about it? Life goes on.
Leave that in. It's only God that can forgive and forget. If at all it's possible for God's sake. It's only God that can forgive and forget, not human being. But the only thing you can forget is that you don't want to retaliate. Not that you forgot. Telling me that you forgot is a very big lie.
Okay.
But you can say, oh, I don't want to reciprocate in a bad way. It's a different thing than say forgive and forget. What are you forgetting?
But you know that in a marriage relationship where, okay, let's say something like that happened and then the trust, you said the trust can never be the same again. How is the family going to work when there's no trust between the husband wife? Or just cohabiting?
No, you cohabit now. It's not as if you will not trust her.
Okay.
But not as it were at the initial
Before.
time. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The trust will still be there, but it will not be as. In other words, you will not be more conscious in terms of dealing with her. Or if somebody bring a report, your wife did this or your girlfriend did it, your brain will ring back. If this guy can do this thing at that time, there's possibility that. So you will not want to like go put all your full muscle like before again.
But yes, the issue of trust is that no matter what happened, no matter waiting to happen to you, you must always be trust. Because I used to tell people that you see trust, now exchange is transactional. You understand? But let me first give this example first. Trust is like person we get 10 rumple cloths to iron. You understand? He iron the first one, the iron burn the clothes. Does it mean say you go wear the 9 rumple because of iron burn the first one? The answer is no. Or does it mean say you go through that particular iron?
No.
So what will learn? You don't learn your lesson. Now the remaining 9 we still remain for you to iron. Is it that you reduce the iron small?
You go not be careful.
Be careful. So you know if you
and you being careful simply means you don't trust the iron again.
The trust.
This is illustration. Wow.
Because you do it behind the iron for the believing say but
wow.
now you can't see as you can touch him, you burn him.
You can't burn your
don't burn
clothes.
plenty people. Trust hot pass hot iron.
Okay.
You understand? So now so this thing be na transactional. Immediately hot you again. If you hot you again.
Better.
Not for you.
You better.
Who you go be now?
So but wetin me I see the tell people because he hot you like that no mean say you no go trust. Okay. Or if you go buy another iron.
You go still trust and that is why you go still use the iron.
But if you burn you again,
with more carefulness.
You go not say the first one say you been keep am for this level because before you come still on this one because let me assume that trust to be a man, the first man becomes scum at the 100% level because you just trust am from the first side say this man no fit do me this kind of thing. You don become that you don burn your first cloth and you still get 9 more because you never die now. So you never dey must trust dey go.
That's how you be.
You understand?
I go lie for you.
As long as you are alive.
You must trust now because if you say no go trust.
You leave. You can't do anything.
You understand? So after sit down and so you can't go buy the next iron now. You no put it that same trust you started with that first iron.
You no go apply am.
You no go apply. You go first start with small. If you see say okay, they increase still. If you keep at that level, if you keep am, you go fit still balance.
Okay.
Sometimes when you still put them to that level, you no go burn your cloth depending on the material wey dey iron. You no go burn am.
And because you don't learn your lesson too.
You and I can't go feel relax. This one I put them to the same level I put the other one. You no burn my cloth.
Yes.
You can't go get rest of mind. No say one day that iron fit to don't come get internal fault. You can't go.
Okay.
Go tell you.
Now so me I see all this trust of 18. You understand? If you burn me, no mean say I carry my 9 clothes the iron wear rumple. But I go see iron again but with caution. Something don't do me. You I go know say something happen to me. Yes, so.
Okay, my beautiful people, I think we'll be drawing the curtain here for today. From all that we've gathered today, trust, when it is broken, it cannot rebuilt. Yeah.
Yes.
It can
but
be rebuilt.
It can be rebuilt, but not 100%.
You know,
say when you don't break mirror, no matter how you gather the mirror, you know go ever
the
be
mark
the same
will
again.
go there.
The mark will always be there. I will also tell you that God can also do the whole thing and fix it.
Madam, leave the God aside first. Leave God. We are talking of relationship between man and the woman, not man and God.
God now put trust
in
inside
every healing process. God is needed. So if you really need to be healed, you need God to do that. But if you're waiting for man to do that, you might not really get it 100%.
Anyway.
Hi lovers, thank you for spending this time with us so far. From all that we've shared today, we would like to get your mind in the comment section. If you have had any such issues, if you have had a killer trust issues, please Let's have it in the comment section.